Hi guys, this is Fagun Shah from Integration Lab. First of all, I want to thank you for 519 subscriber. We just crossed the 500 subscriber in last few days, so thank you for that. And I hope that you share these videos to many more people, so I can get more subscriber. That will help me to generate more and more content, right? Now let's come to the today's video topic, which is passing the formulas in Google Sheet. So as you know that if you already set up the formula in Google Sheet in extra columns, and let's suppose you only using first two columns in Pabbly Connect, but it will still remove all the formulas from there, right? In the other column. That is how the add new row or API of Google Sheet works, right? So alternative is to use append, and then you need to set up another formula that if this cell is not empty, then do this, if it is empty, then do that, right? But yeah, that is little bit complex, and you can say that that is one way. Now there is another way as well to handle this kind of thing, and today we are going to see exactly that, right? First we are going to see it with a simple formula, some formula. I know this can be done in Pabbly Connect as well, but I just want to give it as an example that how you can pass the dynamic formula, right? So the main issue which we were facing, that if you want to use some formula in Google Sheet, you need to pass something like this kind of dynamic range, then you were not able to do that via Pabbly Connect, right? You can't mention exactly the cell number and other things, right? So now you will be able to do this, and let's see how it works. So here you can see in the webhook data we have captured three things. One is number 1, number 2, and another one is a small array, right? We will look into the array later, but first let's see into the number part. So here you can see that I have connected the Google sheet called sum, this one, right? And here we can see this particular sum formula, right? This one. So here let me show you what exactly is happening. So first we are using something called, let's go from inside to outside, okay? Let's see what rows does. So row formula give you the current row in which the formula is set up, right? And 1 is the column number, so column number 1 is A, right? And the 4 means that the address should be without $sign. Okay, I forgot what exactly it is called, but the address should be without $sign, right? So yeah, that is the formula. Now what does the address does? So address convert that into a particular format. For example, if we do something like, here you can see, so the row number is 2, row will be 2 and column will be A. So address formula will get help us to generate something called A2. Okay, you can mention that cell inside the formula now. Okay, what will the indirect formula will do? So indirect formula will help us to get the value inside that particular cell value. Okay, cell address. Okay, so first we generate the cell address, which is A2, then we are generating getting the value of from that particular cell address, right? We are doing that for number 1 and number 2, which means cell A2 and cell B2, right? And then we are doing a sum of that, right? So if I try to pass this one more time, you can see it was automatically added, and it the formula was already added here, and the calculation is right here, right? So this is how basically you pass the formulas. Main thing is that you need to first generate the address of that particular. You always know which column, right? The only issue was the row, right? So now we are getting the row and we are generating an address from that, and then we are picking up the value from that particular address. Okay, so this part is the main part of this whole video. Okay, this is the logic part. Okay, now there was another discussion on forum.pabbly.com and in Facebook group as well, where user wanted to split the comma separated values, right? But the issue was he does not know how many comma separator values there will be. Okay, so in that case he cannot map to each column separately, because sometimes it will be 10, sometimes it will be 5, sometimes it will be 2, right? So in that case I have set up this example that we are capturing one array and then we are using line itemizer to get the comma separator values from that array like this. Okay, and we are passing the split formula dynamically, right? So we are generating the row number dynamically and we know that it is always going to be in column A, right? And it should be splitting by comma, right? So let's try this in real time. So in order to test this thing, we are going to go to our Postman and you can see that I am passing body raw JSON type. Don't worry about this. This response is always going to come from some other thing, right? For example, Google Form gives you like comma separated values of image URLs, right? But in this case, we are just going to remove 2 items from the array and we are going to click on send and then we are going to move to Google Sheet, and you can see that it was automatically here, the split formula was automatically added and it was distributed in different columns here, right? If we, let's suppose, add it again, right? So now we have added 2 extra items, right? In that case again we will click on send and you can see it added 2 extra items as well, right? So this is how you basically fire the formulas inside Google Sheet using add new row action of Pabbly connect, right? And yeah, now you can generate dynamic formulas on the go. This is the key thing which you were missing, right? And now you are ready to go. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe, make sure you hit the like button and press the bell icons. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.